Hey loves, this is Donna with Emergency Yoga, and here is a quick and simple practice. You can use it as your home practice if you'd like to, just to clear out any stagnant energy, to get rid of any tightness and constriction, creaks and cracks, and to make you feel good. So let's get started. You don't need much other than your lovely self. You can have a cushion, a couple of blocks, whatever you get handy, it's all good, and we are going to start in child's pose. So come to face the top of your mat, and you can have your knees together or knees apart, big toes to touch, and you're going to sit your buttocks back on your hips as much as you can, and then reach your arms forward. Drop your head to the floor or a block. If that doesn't work, you can always adjust with any other props that you've got handy. And don't worry too much if your buttocks don't meet your heels. That's okay. I want you to melt your heart, relax your shoulders. And here's a little tip: if you've got tight shoulders, you can bring your fingers back towards your feet, and that's going to help your shoulders soften. But for now, find yourself in some version of child's pose. Get yourself comfy, use whatever props you need, and start to breathe easily in and out through the nostrils. Maybe exhaling through the mouth, and just letting go whatever has come before this moment right here on your mat. Maybe another exhale through the mouth, let the breath go. And a couple of easy breaths as you melt yourself down towards the earth and feel the earth rising up to support you underneath. Let your belly relax as you're breathing in and out through your nostrils. Let all the breath go on an exhale, stretching your arms forward again if they're not already there, and coming up into a tabletop position. You can bring your knees right underneath your hips so your body is in a kind of square shape. Spread your fingers wide, and as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. You might even stretch your throat a little bit. Exhale, round the tailbone, press your shoulder blades up to the sky. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, open through the front body. Buddhi has come to join the party. Exhale, round the back body, let the head relax. Fine. Firm your abdominal muscles. Keep your arms right underneath your shoulders. Step one foot back, you're on the ball of your foot. Step the other foot back, you're in plank pose. If you want to put your knees down, you can. It's all good. Knees up or down. Life is good, whatever feels good for you. Bring your heart forward a little bit. Keep those abs engaged for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop your knees down if they're not already there. Bend your elbows, drop your belly down, drop your chest down, and come to rest your forearms on the mat. So middle finger is pointing forward, shoulders are over elbows, and there is a straight line between your elbows and your hands. So your hands are not out to the side or not in, nice and straight. I want you to pick that belly button up to the spine again. Inhale your heart forward, then up. Breathe deeply and relax your eyeballs while you're here. Just a couple of breaths to get rid of any tightness in the chest. Keep gently pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep pulling that belly button up to spine. Keep breathing smoothly. Nice. Stay where you are. Tuck your toes. You're going to fire up your quadriceps. These are your thigh muscles. And on the count of 3, we're going to push up onto our forearms into forearm plank. Knees can be up off the floor or on the floor. 1, 2, 3. Up we go. We've got forearm plank. We're staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand goes underneath the elbow. Right. Exhale. Press it back. Let your head relax. Maybe even give your head a little bit of a shake. And flutter the lips. Inhale, hips go back. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and tippy-toe your feet all the way to the front of your mat. You're just going to hang here, knees up. Maybe just give the spine a little bit of a shake. Shake your head. Press your feet down on an exhale, and with a big inhale, sweep your arms and fingertips all the way to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. We'll do 2 sun salutations A. So when you're ready, exhale the arms next to the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up and open. Keep your belly tucked in. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back here. As you exhale, step it back. Knees, chest, chin, attempting to go to the floor. Inhale into cobra, so opening your heart wide. Keep your shoulders low, and then exhale, press it back. Dog. Let your head relax, breathe deeply, and make sure you've got a nice strong grip of your hands and fingertips on your mat. As you take another inhale and push your hips gently back. Exhale, you're going to bend your knees, look forward and tippy toe or step your feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale for a long spine here. And exhale, forward fold, relaxing the head completely. Press the feet down. Inhale, sweep the hands up and open. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one of these. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step or even plank. You can lower knees, chest, chin, or bend the elbows slowly down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. If you're doing up dog, your thighs are strong off the floor. Exhale, down. Here. If you have distractions like I do with a puppy or cats or children or people in the house where you're trying to get your yoga on, bring your internal awareness towards the third eye space. Draw the senses inward. Take a long breath out, bend your knees, look forward, hop, step, or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Take an inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, relax the head completely. Inhale, up and open. Arms and hands come to the center. Namaste. Exactly where it is. You're going to take the left foot all warrior two. So you're going to bend this front knee so it's right. Back toes are turning slightly forward. Arms go wide, parallel to the floor, and you're looking out over your front middle finger. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Feel the strength of your feet pressing into the floor. Slow your breath down and let your gaze rest on that front middle finger, nice and soft with the eyes. Take another breath here. Turn your palm to face the sky. We're going to reverse the warrior. So when you're ready, back hand goes down, front hand goes up. Melt both shoulders. Keep your feet pressing strongly into the earth, and then take this top hand and reach it up and back so you get more of a stretch in the right side rib cage. But don't take your shoulder with you. Nice. Keep breathing. We want the front knee tracking forward. Don't let it move in or out. And then take the back hand round behind you. Slide it across your lower back to your front hip crease. You're going to take Trikonasana. So exhale, press your feet down. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, this front hand comes forward as far as it will go. You can go on your leg, a block, the floor, whatever you can reach. Turn the top shoulder open. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. And if you want to take this back hand up to the sky in full Trikonasana, you can. Your drishti or focal point is your thumb here. Up to you whether you look at it or not. Stretch, be spacious, lengthen through both sides of the waist. Keep breathing deeply. Very nice. Take one big inhale, expand. As you exhale, you're going to turn your belly down to the floor and take both hands either side of your front foot. This is where the blocks or whatever props you've got come in handy. If your hands don't meet the floor, take them on blocks as an extension of your arms. If you want to turn the back heel up, more space, it's probably a long pyramid pose. You can do that. So front big toe is pressing down, right hip is pulling back, and your spine is long. And you're just bowing over this front leg, getting a nice juicy stretch. Take a couple more breaths, lots of space between the shoulders and ears. But he's just doing her thing on the sofa there. It's all good. That's yoga, trying to keep the calm within while chaos reigns around us. We are going to turn this into some kind of Hanumanasana, some kind of splits. So you can stay exactly where you are and drop the back knee down, straighten the front leg, and pull the toes to your face. If that doesn't feel stretchy enough for you, lucky you, you can take the front leg and foot further out, the back foot further back, but we want everything turning forward. Hands can stay on the blocks or you can remove them, but keep that front ankle flexed and breathe deeply. Shoulders are away from the ears. So this is a nice stretch for the hamstrings on the front leg, but also a juicy stretch for the hip flexor, your psoas on the back leg. Keep breathing. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breath is moving easily in and out through the nose. Beautiful work. You can take a slow exhale and you're going to plant this front foot back on the floor and we're going to prepare for pigeon pose. So take your blocks or your props to one side. If you don't do regular pigeon, you can take any other hip opener that feels good for you, especially if you've got a knee issue. Lay the shin down parallel to the front of your mat. Notice if you kind of lean over to one side, you either want to prop or you want to bring this front foot closer to the body. Inhale, take a big lift of the heart, maybe stretch this back foot out a little more, and then you're going to either stay up or you're going to come down towards the floor, again using whatever props you've got underneath the right hip, maybe underneath your forearms, even a bolster underneath your chest if that feels juicy for you today. Long spine here, arrive back at your breath, moving in and out through the nostrils. So not a hard, complicated class, but we're clearing out stress and tension in body, mind, and spirit. So slow your breath down. Make sure those shoulders are dropping away from the ears as always, and breathe deeply. Long exhale through the mouth. You're going to gently press yourself up with your hands, and if you've got a prop underneath your right hip, I want you to take it out. That way, take it to one side, and you can roll all the way onto your right hip, and you're going to bring this back foot up and over, and it's going to go to the outside of your front leg. Left knee should be to the sky. If you can't get this left hip down, I want you to straighten this bottom leg, and that's going to give you more space. We're going to take a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So take your thumbs into your hip creases first, and just make sure you can settle both sit bones and buttocks on the floor. Then take your hands in front of your knee. Inhale, long spine. We're going to twist to the left side. Right our arm, taking the other arm behind us and making sure you've got a lovely straight spine, almost like somebody's got a string attached to the top of your head, and they're gently pulling you up to lengthen you and put space between your vertebrae. Keep breathing deeply. Relaxed eyeballs. Only twisting as much as feels good for you. Couple more moments here. Take a long, slow breath out. You're going to roll over to the front of your mat. I'm going to roll to the back so I can still see you. Roll to the front of your mat and come into plank pose. And you're going to drop knees, chest, chin, or bend your elbows for chaturanga. Lay your belly on the floor. Take an inhale for cobra, maybe up dog with the thighs off the floor. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let your head relax completely. Take a couple of breaths here as you stretch your spine. Maybe a big breath out through the mouth. You're going to inhale your left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, quietly step the left foot through between your hands. You want to keep this front knee bent over your ankle. Warrior two, just different entry points. So you want the back. Exhale, press your feet down first. Inhale, windmill your arms up and open so they're parallel to the earth, palms facing down. Breathe deeply, relax the shoulders. Feel the connection with the earth. Your gaze is soft, you're just looking out over that front middle finger. Spine is lovely and straight. Nice, easy breath. When you're ready, we're going to reverse the warrior, so front palm turns to the sky, back hand slides down. Inhale, top hand up, up and over behind you, but without taking your shoulder with you. So melt the shoulders down and then just up and back with this top hand, so you get a lovely stretch in the left side rib cage, left side of the body. Gaze can be anywhere that feels good on your neck. We want nice spaciousness between the earlobes and the shoulders. Keep breathing deeply. Beautiful. We're going to head towards Trikonasana. So back hand comes behind you, across your lower back to your front hip crease. I want you to breathe out first, press your feet down. Then inhale, straighten this front leg. And you're going to exhale, take the top hand and reach it as far forward as it will go without turning your chest or belly down. So this hand touches the shin, the blocks, the floor, whatever you can reach. Make sure that the top shoulder is moving to the sky and not down to the earth. And then if you want to, you can take this back hand out and stretch into Trikonasana triangle pose. Spacious and expanding. Continue to breathe deeply. Very, very nice. Maybe lengthen the back of the neck a little bit more. Take another breath or two here. Feel up on prana and life force. And then with a slow exhale, take both hands either side of your front foot, either on blocks or the floor. You could even put your hands, rest them on their shin. Now, this back is comfortable. We're in a long stance, so it might need to. And I want you to keep the front big toe pressing down as the left hip moves back and you lengthen through the spine. Long, deep breaths. Getting a lot of space in those hamstrings there, really stretching underneath the left leg. Take a couple more moments here. Nice. We're going to stretch more with our hamstrings. So we're going to head into some kind of splits. Again, to keep it easy, the back knee can go down, straighten the front leg, keep the toes peeling towards the face. You might already be feeling a lot. That's okay. Stay where you are. If you want more stretchy stuff, take the front foot forward or the back leg back. Again, just make sure that everything is pointing towards the front of your mat and your shoulders are relaxed. So you're not opening up to the side at all. Left hip is still pulling back slightly. Heart is lifted and you are breathing deeply in and out through your nostrils. Just letting go of tightness and tension. And again, this is not just in the hamstrings. Now we're really giving this right hip flexor a juicy stretch as well. So this is like the opposite of all the sitting you've been doing. Keep breathing. Take another long, deep breath in and out through the nostrils. And at the bottom of the exhale, you're going to bend your front knee and place the foot on the floor. So if you've got blocks under your hands, just take them to one side. We're going to do pigeon pose. If you did another kind of pigeon pose on the other side, do the same thing, just change directions. So for regular pigeon, left foot is going to move over to the right and you're going to lay your shin on the floor. Maybe it starts parallel and you just notice if you're kind of leaning to one side. So remember, you can put something underneath this left hip, or you can draw the foot slightly closer to the body. I like to give this back leg a bit of a stretch. Big inhale, lift the heart first, stretch the spine first, and then only if it feels good can you come closer to the floor with forearms on blocks or the earth, or maybe even lay your belly on a bolster. Whatever feels good for you, but you're stretching long through the spine here. Your left hip is moving slightly back, and you're breathing deeply in and out through the nostrils. And we are not wearing these shoulders as earrings. They are dripping down always. Lovely long deep breaths. Pigeon can be a tough stretch, so just do as much as feels right for you. We're in a no pain situation. We just want juicy stretching situation here. Couple of deep breaths here. Breathe out through your mouth if you need to. Let all the breath go. And very, very slowly, you're going to start to press halfway up at least, so that you can take whatever prop you've got underneath that left hip, take it out, put it to one side. And that way you're going to be able to roll over onto the left hip, pick up the back leg, take this back foot all the way to the outside of your front knee. And again, just notice if you can't get the sit bones and buttocks on the floor, I want you to straighten the bottom leg. Take your thumbs into your hip creases, press down so you can make sure you've got that connection. Inhale, long spine here. We're going to twist to the right side this time. So grabbing that top knee with one arm, other arm comes behind you for support. Both hips stay on the ground as you lengthen your spine. Crown of your head goes up, shoulders go down. Breathe deeply. Very relaxed gaze here. Relax eyeballs, relax jaw. Start to feel your brain melting inside your skull, because we are about to cool down and take the last few minutes of our practice. Take another big inhale, lengthen your spine. One more little twist here. Inhale again when you're ready. And slowly exhale, release the twist. And you're just going to take your legs wide. So you can do this facing the front of your mat, or you can do this facing the side, whatever you have space for. And I want you to make sure that the toes are pointing to the sky and the backs of your knees are gently pressing down. But to begin with, I want you to take your hands behind you and just lean back, open your heart, give your head a little bit of a shake, stretch your throat, maybe even stick your tongue out. Nice. Draw that belly in and begin to inhale, pressing your hands behind you so your spine is straight. That might already feel like a big stretch on your legs, in which case stay there. If you want more stretch, you can come to fold forward, sliding your hands down your legs or in front of you or even onto a block. And we take Upavishta Konasana. And here I want you to have a straight spine. And again, toes stay pointed towards the sky, backs of the knees gently pressing down. This is a big stretch for the inner legs, for the backs of the legs, and also for the lower back, which I like. Let your brain keep relaxing inside your skull. Let all the breath go. From here, you're just going to slide your right hand as far down your right leg as you can get. Doesn't have to go towards the foot. Inhale the left hand up to the sky and take a side body stretch over to the right. We want your heart to be open as much as it can. And we want the left hip to stay on the floor, so don't pick up the left side of the body. And you're just draping yourself over this right leg. It's all good. Keep breathing deeply. One of my favorite stretches. You're going to slowly exhale, left hand at the floor and slide it down the left leg as far as it'll go. Inhale the right hand up to the sky, stretch over. Shoulders stay melted, right hip stays down. Try and open your right rib cage to the sky if you can. Breathe deeply. Start to relax more around the face as you exhale. Right hand comes to the floor and inhale up to a seated position, nice straight spine. You're just going to take your hands underneath your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Most important thing is to use your thumbs to massage the arches of your feet while you're here. And you can hold onto your feet or your ankles and inhale, get a longer spine, drawing the lower belly in. As you exhale, you're going to take your elbows wide, bend them as much as you can, and fold forward. Now, it might not be a lot, that's okay. We want to keep the spine straight. We're just trying to get a little bit more of that inner groin stretch, a little bit more on the spine and the back. Breathing deeply. Some of you will have more space and can fold forward more deeply. It's not for me today, and it may not be for you. Take a couple more breaths. Long, slow breath out. You're going to inhale, come up, take your hands underneath your knees, bring your knees together and roll down onto your back for Shavasana. But before we do that, drop the knees into the chest, arms go wide, take your knees over to the right side. Just let the back of your heart rest on the floor. Maybe even close your eyes or lower your eyelids, just to start to draw the energy and the gaze inwards. And take a long, slow breath out. Let it all go. And you're going to inhale, bring the knees to the chest. And you're going to exhale, drop the knees in the other direction. Resting your arms out wide or anywhere else that's comfortable, letting the back of your heart be on the floor. Letting everything slow down, including your breath. Letting the body begin to feel heavier and heavier as you rest here on the earth. Take a couple more moments of stillness in this twist. Let the breath go. And you're just going to slowly rock the knees back to the sky, feet on the floor, and take your feet about as wide as your mat here. Let your knees drop in, and we're just going to exhale the knees to one side. Inhale them back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Do one more each side. Over you go on the exhale. Back to center on the inhale. Exhale, opposite direction. And then inhale, knees to the sky. And you can hug the knees into the chest, wrap your arms around your shins, bring your knees. Take a big inhale, squeeze everything in nice and tight. Hold your breath at the top of the inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Then exhale, release into Shavasana. Maybe picking up your heart, drawing your shoulder blades slightly inwards, taking up as much space as you need to, and just letting yourself take a rest. Eyes can be lowered or closed. Breath is easy and free. There is nothing you need to do right now. You don't even need to focus on your breathing because that is automatic. You're just going to lie here and relax. And I know that I say that like it's an easy thing. I do know that it's not always easy to relax. So if that is feeling like a challenge for you today, then a beautiful practice is just to follow your breath as it moves in and out through your nose. Not worrying if you lose track of your breathing, but just coming back to the sensation of your breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils over and over again. Letting the brain relax inside your skull. Letting your shoulders drop back, your arms be heavy. Letting your heart melt inside your chest. Letting there be a softness to your belly, a heaviness to your legs. And maybe taking a long, slow exhale out through the mouth. Everything is as it should be. You're exactly where you need to be in this moment. And you might just stay here for a couple more breaths and take a moment to thank your body for turning up for yoga today, for moving through all different kinds of shapes. You might say thank you to your breath for continuing to move in and out of your body without you even having to pay it much attention. Thank you to your mind for continuing to follow your breath, for getting you to yoga today. And thank you for your wild beating heart inside your chest, continuing to beat so strongly. Take a few slightly deeper breaths here, and as you do so, you might want to stretch the arms out to the sides or overhead as you move your feet in the opposite direction. And slowly, slowly bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and roll over to one side, just taking a few slow breaths, resting on the side of your body here. With no rush at all, keeping your head heavy, you're going to gently press up into some kind of seated position, just resting your hands, palms facing down on your lap or your knees. If you want to sit on a cushion or a block, you can. We're just going to be here for a few moments before we close our practice. Just breathing easily in and out through the nostrils, eyes lowered or closed, following your breath. And as you rest here, watching your breath move in and out through your nose easily and freely, you might tell yourself, I am safe, I am strong, I am resilient, I am free. And you can add any other affirmations for the next minute or two. I am love, I am light, whatever comes to mind. I am capable of far more than I know. And you might even tell yourself that wonderful surprises are going to come into your life today. That miracles are possible, and that hope is always there. Take a long, slow breath out through your mouth. Bring your hands to Namaste in front of your chest, and we will close this class on a joyful, hopeful Om. So you can join in, you can listen, take a long breath out through the mouth once again. Big breath in. Just take a moment to thank yourself, thank your practice, thank the energy of everybody who's taking this class. Take a big inhale, open your arms wide, lift your heart to the sky, wrap your arms around you. Remind yourself how awesome you are today. Namaste. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time on Emergency Yoga.